I will say, this collection down here is actually looking a lot better.
Masterful. That's
Now,
a work
I'm
of art
looking
right there.
for Night of Tears, The Secrets of
That
Ragnarvald.
is
Okay, not
quite
what I want.
interesting.
Lost Legends. Oh yeah, I need to read that as well. Because I think it was the... Okay, no, not that. Where is it? This, yeah, Investigate the Golden Legend. I'll probably have to read that later, but right now I need Night of Tears. Yes, I need that. Okay.
Hello there, my friend. Do you have a
Whoa.
moment?
I might do. Why?
Fantastic. I have received a number of letters from a variety of sources from all across the provinces. Our archaeological pursuits have drawn interest from universities, smaller museums, private collectors, and the like, and they are interested in procuring some items. Now, obviously, we do not wish to part with anything of a unique nature. However, with all the surplus archaeological fragments that the Guild has been uncovering, we may be missing an opportunity. The museum could potentially stand to profit quite nicely, as well as share historical knowledge by reconstructing additional quantities of specific archaeological finds to sell to those interested.
I'm not sure.
What would you think about fulfilling an occasional small order for a few items?
Okay, you want... I'm sorry, you want to sell archaeological items to people. I'm not sure how I feel about that, because honestly, I prefer if my stuff stayed here, thank you. Possibly another time, I'll have to think about when I have the chance. Yeah, honestly, probably another time.
Understandable. I'm sure you have more than enough to keep yourself busy. Just let me know if you'd like to pursue it.
Sure.
Books.
Okay, so we can
Roll the
sell
order again.
artifacts to
Perhaps I need a
people.
sign.
It is? Well, that's different.
Well, that could be interesting. Yes, it could. Now, anyways, I did notice that, where is it? Okay, that's a bit weird. Okay. And probably mighty concerning. Okay, well, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, what I wanted to do is actually use the printing press. Because I get the feeling we shouldn't put any of these... Oh, my... Okay, okay, dude.
She thinks this must be because she is not using her tools as
Can all of you just not?
can be taught.
Oh my gosh, the amount of talking. Ugh, just... Ugh. Okay, sorry, just that is a lot of talking. Yeah, anyways, yeah, ink and paper. Oh. Okay, let's just focus. Focus, focus. What I wanted to do is... okay, I need leather. Okay, do I have leather down here? Is there leather in here anywhere? No, of course there's not.
Gold solves most problems, doesn't it?
Okay, I may want to get some leather. Alright, 2 new books put up on display. Now, unfortunately, apparently one of the copies of Night of Tears doesn't want to go in here, which is really annoying. Yes, it is. Like, really annoying. Now, I have noticed the whole library is just looking in general a lot better. I mean, look at all this. We've got all these books here, all these books over here. It's just looking a lot nicer. Yes, it is. Now, actually, do I have any other books to put up on display? No. Convincing Elisif. Oh, yeah. I should probably convince Elisif to allow the East Empire Company to work here. I mean, there is a warehouse, so I suppose it makes sense to allow the East Empire to operate in this hold. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to research for a book.
That looks heavy.
I mean, I've managed to find the ice skull, which is quite impressive, but I think I would like to find a book this time. Okay. That can't be right. Okay.
Welcome to the gallery.
Locate the
If you get
Fall
hungry
of
during
Vithan, Volume 2, in the area around Borogrove. Okay, where the hell is Borog... Okay, what is Borogrove? And also, why can I look at it on my map? Okay. Okay, apparently I can't... Okay, that's a bit weird. Borogrove it's called, is it? No. No?
The Nords call this architecture.
Okay, I get the feeling this book is nowhere to be found in Skyrim. Okay, I think I may want to possibly... okay, yes, abandon the project. Okay, I've been refunded. Okay, good, thank you. Because apparently I get this feeling that this research project is not working out. I would like to go ahead and find a book that's actually, you know, in the province. Thank you. That'd be nice.
Spend all day in the museum library reading books. And
The
what do I
Poison
do
Song,
after?
Volume
Pull
1,
next to
in the
fire
area
and
around the Hall of... Wait, sorry, the Hall... The Hall of Countenance. That sounds like a place... Yes, I was going to say, that sounds like one of the towers in the college. Okay, well, at least we know there's a book we can find there. At least it's, you know, actually, you know, findable in the province, so that's good. I do kind of want to search for another artifact now. Okay, you know what? It's fine. I'm sure it's
I
fine.
honestly
Actually,
thought that when I first came to this
Avram,
library, that
how
I'd
can I
find
help?
maybe a few volumes
how
on
are things going around here?
but
Been
this is
very
lunacy.
busy.
Most of them I've
Orien
never
has
even
been
heard of.
giving a good number of tours to the visitors lately. It's always fascinating to hear about the displays. I often wonder how he could possibly have learned so much. But then I remember he's over 500 years old.
Now I'd love to have
Oh.
a room that looked like
Oh,
that
he's that
painting
old,
in
is
the
he?
hall.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, I must return.
I
to
knew
my
he was
duties.
old, but not quite that old. 500? Really? So that means he would have been alive during the Oblivion Crisis, which happened, I'm pretty sure, 200 years ago. Well, it's a good thing he's still here. Speaking of Oblivion, yeah, there it is on Oblivion. Oh, wait, what was that? On the Nord's lack of a creation myth. On stepping lightly. Yeah, I do
could
know a
just get
thing or
lost
two
in this
about
place for
stepping
days.
lightly. Yes, I do. But yeah, look at all this. It's looking extremely impressive. Yes, I know both of you are very impressed with how the library is looking. Mercer's plans.
childhood stories of people who slain
Nothing like a good meal.
Apparently, we
overcame
decided
all
to
the
put up
odds.
Mercer's
Quite
plans to
inspiring,
steal
to
the
say the
eyes of
least.
the Falmer for some reason. Well, I suppose it's an interesting item, I guess. And there also appears to be a display for some Golder-related items, including the Golder
Such an
Black
impressive
Blade
space.
and the
so
Black
well
Bow.
shown
And I've also
in the museum.
noticed the 3 enchanted rings I found.
Such amazing
And also this
portrayals
South
of
amulet,
people
which I
and
feel like
places in
shouldn't
these
be
paintings.
turned that way.
Really capture the essence.
like to give you
I
some
can only
gold.
hope to do so well with
Here is a
words.
list
Huh?
of the things I require. Can you help me out?
Sure thing.
Master Orient.
Yes, that seems to be everything.
around this place
Thank
is
you.
beautiful.
Until next time.
I'm sorry, why are you bartering with
I'm
random
not sure what
guests?
this is all about.
Inigo,
Something on your mind?
what did you buy? Just wondering.
Pooling our resources.
I'm just hoping you weren't doing any suspicious dealings. No. Okay.
Too many frills
Did you
to
buy
track
yourself
calories.
sweet rolls? No.
Now
Did you
what
buy yourself... Ah, okay, you bought yourself some ebony arrows. Also, 244?
Well, now, that's something to think about.
Okay, I get the feeling you don't need any more arrows. In fact, I might take...
By the gods.
Yeah, I might take the iron and... Oh, okay, didn't want to take those. Yeah, the iron and steel off of you.
All set?
And probably
Everything
give
all right?
them to Lucian. Because I
Take
get the
whatever you
feeling Inigo won't be needing any other arrows. Because, yeah, I'm sorry. Where... Oh, where
Right behind you.
did you get that many ebony arrows from?
It's not
I
that
need to
bad.
know, because maybe they can sell me some
I'm
ebony
not sure what this
ingots.
is all about.
Yes, I'm still on the hunt, obviously.
Problems, doesn't it?
Okay, now where was I? Ah, yes.
By the gods!
The Golder collection. Apparently there's some Golder-related items, which is making me all the more curious about the Golder legend. So honestly, I think I should probably reread Lost Legends. Probably before I go to
Amazing.
bed, I
These must have been
suppose.
very hard to come by.
And apparently we've been here all day. Yeah, I mean, I've been wanting to come back here to do some stuff, like very important stuff, like sorting out all the artifacts and, you know, getting some outfits sorted, which I suppose isn't really museum related, but still. Yes, I've ordered outfits, Inigo, including some things that you might be able to
That's
use
a work of
yourself.
art right there.
So yeah. Right, well, I suppose we'll go ahead and have some dinner. Oh, actually, before we have dinner, speaking of the stuff that I had made, I'm wondering if it's all ready yet. Apparently, my stuff is not ready, so that's highly unfortunate. So whilst I'm waiting, let's read Lost Legends. Well, reread Lost Legends by Talsgar the Elder, Archivist of Winterhold. The history of Skyrim is vast, predating even the most ancient records of man and mer. Much has been lost, fallen to the ravages of war or the turning of the ages. But nothing is ever truly forgotten. Where no records exist, legends and folk tales offer us a key to the past, a way to piece together truths half remembered in the minds of men. For generations, the people of Morthal have told whispered tales of the Pale Lady, a ghostly woman who wanders the northern marshes, forever seeking her lost daughter. Some say she steals children who wander astray, others that her sobbing wail strikes dead all those who hear it. But behind these tales may lie a kernel of truth, for ancient records speak of Omriel, a mysterious figure Ysgramors has battled for decades and finally sealed away. Reachmen tell the story of Phaolin Red Eagle, an ancient king who rallied his men and drove back the armies of Cyrodiil with a flaming sword. Though accounts vary, they too seem to be based on an underlying truth. The Imperial Chronicles of Empress Hestra mentioned a rebel leader of that era who was eventually cornered and slain in battle at the cost of a full legion of men. But some tales prove far harder to analyze. Among scholars, perhaps the best known is the forbidden legend of the Archmage Golder. In the dawning days of the First Era, the story goes, there lived a powerful wizard by the name of Golder. Wise and just, he was well known in the courts of King Harold and the Jarls of Skyrim, and his aid and counsel were sought by man and mer alike. And then he was murdered. Some say one of his sons killed him, others that King Harold, jealous of his power, gave the order. But Golder's 3 sons fled into the night, pursued by a company of Harold's best warriors and Lord Geirmund, the king's personal battle mage. A great chase ensued from the wilds of the Reach to the glacial north. One brother is said to have perished in the ruins of Volgunther at the foot of Solitude. The others were ran to the ground soon thereafter. And once it was done, King Harold ordered every record of their murders destroyed, and Golder's name and deeds were struck from the rolls of history. Even today, few sources remain and no bard will tell the tale, but perhaps the truth yet remains in some ancient ruin, waiting to be unearthed, for nothing is ever truly forgotten. And now I'm dirty. Okay, that's great. But that is indeed correct. There is something to be found in this Folgunther beneath Solitude. I wonder if I could possibly use the Devavesa to get down to this Folgunther. Because honestly, I mean, it's a bit difficult to drive and it's a bit slow when turning and whatnot. So, I mean, it could be safer to just ride around and ride through the marshes. But of course, you know, the marshes are fairly dangerous and filled with spiders and whatever else is in there. So, I don't think so. Honestly, I think I would like to try the Devavesa, just in case I can get down there safely without having to, like I said, go through bloody spiders. Because that is fairly horrific. Now, anyways, before I go ahead and go on my night stroll, I think I would like to go for a bath. Okay. Okay, which one of you dumped my basket in the bath? Okay, apparently there's still people walking around after hours. Well, that's odd. Right, well, anyways, let's just... let's use the tower key. Just to make sure that I can get through these doors quickly. Don't really want to get spotted, obviously. Now, what exactly was I doing here again? I've actually kind of forgotten. Okay, no, that, I think Una, I'm pretty sure is a servant in the Blue Palace. No, I'm looking for 3 items. Yes, I should probably, like, actually look at my list first before diving head first. Always make sure you have your priorities straight and whatnot. Otherwise, well, that looks a bit silly. Obviously. Thank you, little child. Alright, thank you. I'll be taking that, good sir. Glow dust. I'll be taking some of these as well. Okay, why are you playing your flute at this time of night? Really? People are trying to sleep. You idiot. Maybe I should just kill her just to make sure people around here can get a good night's sleep. Although I suppose it's far away enough so that way it won't annoy me, but, you know, even still... It's a bit ridiculous, don't you think? Oh god, am I hearing another one? I'm hearing another one, aren't I? Go to bed, you... Oh, okay, that is basically right next to my home. Okay, well, if she's not away from my home by the time I get back, I think she and my poisons are going to have a very stern word with each other. Oh, really? Another one? Why? It's late. People are sleeping. Why are you doing this in front of the bloody Blue Palace? That is utter insanity. Wait, isn't that... Oh, that's the steward. Okay, well, that's odd. Okay. Well, anyways, what I was going to do is check for this. Because honestly, I get the feeling I'm going to be needing this whilst inside. Now, fortunately, I think I do know where the servants do sleep. Okay. And you know what? Let's not get caught for pickpocketing the servants. Honestly, I think I'll practice my pickpocketing on the locals. I'm pretty sure pickpocketing these people is most likely the worst, and I mean the worst idea ever. Now, while I'm still here, what do you people have around here? I would hope things of extreme value. I hope. Okay, the Fists of Randagulf. I feel like that's something for the museum. But the problem is, if I steal them and put them up on display, people are going to know that I stole them. You know what? I'll come back for those later on. Now, do we have guards? Oh, wait, I think I see one. God, one guard. And I don't think... Well, at least I'm hoping he can't see me, because otherwise I'm in big trouble. But I think so far he seems a little bit distracted. I also want that candlestick. Okay, is this dark enough? It's pretty dark. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I'm starting to walk into the well-lit areas now. You know what? I think... Let's just use the shadow cloak a bit. Now, I am wondering if I can possibly snatch this here. Of course, if people do recognize it, I'll just say, oh no, I just imported this from elsewhere. From somewhere else. Yes. Perfect. And hopefully no one will ever suspect a thing. Now, if I do actually remember, I think... Ooh. Oh, yes, there is a Daedric sword in here. In fact, can I... No, I'll be needing a key. Also, I'm pretty sure the shadow cloak is over. How unfortunate. I might actually have to start using the potions a bit. That's annoying. Volume 3. That's still not Volume 6. I still cannot believe I am having this hard of a time trying to find Volume 6. Orcish Dagger. Iron Dagger. Now, funnily enough, I'm actually missing that. How strange. Okay, another book I do not possess. Well, that's interesting. Okay, nothing on here. No. Now, I think... Yeah, this is the house coral. So, kind of want to be careful with him. Although I am curious. Would you happen to have a key to that display case with the Daedric sword? Ah, but of course I have realized. Even if I do... Oh. Even if I do manage to steal steal the Daedric sword, how am I going to explain as to how I got it? Okay, but I do, however, need a Solitude Guard sword. Yes, I've actually managed to steal a guard sword off of the house coral. I'm quite impressed by that. Yes, apparently I'm impressing myself. Which is not something that often happens. Now, I think this to be... the Jarl's bedroom. And that is something I need. Thank you, miss. My Jarliness. I'll be taking that. Now, I am kind of curious. Would she have anything of interest on her? Yes. I'm thinking of pickpocketing the Jarl of Solitude. Yes, you can argue that is probably the worst idea to ever exist. But curiosity is getting the better of me. I must know what she has on her and see if it's worth acquiring for myself. Besides, maybe she possesses the most fashionable and elegant of jewelry. Okay, silver. Okay, that's kind of... Copper and ruby circlet. That does look kind of okay, but also it's copper. It's copper, so, yeah, no. Okay, honestly, you're a bit of a disappointment. Ah, hello. Ooh. Okay, I'm invisible. Ah, there you are. Well, that was quite odd, the fact that he went out for a night stroll, quite literally in this case, at a very odd hour. Now, I am curious, would you happen to have a key to that display case? Yes, I'm very stupidly tempted to just... Ooh. Winter's Heart display key, okay. What is Winter's Heart? Okay. I need to know what it is. And yes, that was a pretty stupid thing to be doing, but I'm curious now. Oh, actually, isn't there... I think there's a display case. A display case on top of the Jarl's throne. Now, the problem is, yeah, it's above the Jarl's throne. Now, it does look very blue. So, would that happen to be this Winter's Heart? Oh, God, okay, I am going... Could I possibly place that somewhere in a secret location in the museum, like in the Hall of Secrets? Honestly, I think I would like to do that. Right, let's just try and make sure that we can't be seen by him. Okay, I think we're just out of sight of him. Yes, yes. Yeah, this display case... Okay, wait. Joel heard. Okay, I probably should have closed that. Okay. Well, this sword is going to be placed in a location where no one will ever see it. That's for sure. But I'm also thinking this is probably the stupidest idea I've ever had. But, I want the sword. I'm sorry, it's just a really nice looking sword.
That was a tasty sweet roll. I wish I had more.
Okay, I'll get back to you on that in a go. But this is a good thing, having Joelhurt displayed down here. Silver tongue. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I would have been put under arrest if they recognized the sword. If anyone recognized the sword. So, yeah, it's a good thing I put the Jolhurt sword down here. Now, I think there was a sword that seemed interesting. Was it that? No, there was... Where was it? Yeah, the Dagger of Shalador. Now, that does remind me... I think I mentioned at some point there are some notes I found somewhere in Orion's office that's to do with Shalador. It was about some Shalador item or something like that, so I kind of want to read it. And also, this is looking fairly impressive. It's just this particular part I'm quite disturbed about. Karstag's skull and Glenmoral witch heads. I presume there's meant to be 3. That's why I'm saying heads. Now, I'm still wanting to make a replica of Patema's skull, but unfortunately, it seems to require a very specific kind of circlet. I think from what I checked, it's made of copper and has pearls in it. It was something like that. So honestly, I do kind of want to do some more nocturnal work tonight, possibly if I have time to, and look for a circlet, possibly around the tailors. Ooh. And this, I do like. I kind of like the look of the armor. It has a certain aesthetic style to it. Obviously, it's nothing that I'll ever wear, but, you know, still, it looks pretty interesting to look at. Now, I think also we did have, yeah, a werewolf pelt. I think I took that off of what's-his name from the Brotherhood. Yeah, it's a bit disturbing, but, you know, at least we have something else for the collection. Yeah? Yeah. Now, anyways, I think what I kind of want to do at the moment is possibly go off and investigate the Golder legend. So we might possibly go do that a little bit later, but I think at the moment, yes, apparently I haven't actually told Orion of my success regarding the Mossy Rap. I should probably go ahead and do that. And of course, there are a couple other things I think I want to do around the museum and probably Solitude before we go after the Golder legend, including an outfit I put an order in for. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get everything that I had wanted, so I'll probably have to make another order. Yeah, so that's kind of annoying, but, you know, that's just how things are, unfortunately. Now, there should have been some notebook about some Shalador item. Orion's notes on the Fist of Randagolf. Didn't I find those in the Blue Palace? I think I did. The Tools of Kagranak. I think I found a book about that. Notes on the Warlock's Ring. Okay, apparently a lot of things to look into. Orgnum and the Maromur? Or something like that. Symmachus. Okay, no, that's not what I'm looking for. No, where is... Shalador's Stone! That's what it was. Yes, I knew I saw a notebook about some Shalador items somewhere. Okay, I'm hoping there aren't going to be too many people talking because I'm going to be reading. Okay, so please shush. That'd be nice. Now, Shalador's Stone. In all my studies of magical legend and lore concerning Skyrim, none have fascinated me more than the exploits of the great Shalador. I was fortunate enough in fact, to have come across some of his writings, and after some effort of deciphering them, I discovered quite an interesting account of the construction of a magical stone, which Shalador referred to as an arcane battery, which could focus and concentrate soul energy and instill it into the spellcaster who invoked it in the form of magicka. Okay, not really useful, but, you know, sounds interesting. Quite an interesting artifact, if in fact it does exist. I would suspect that the depths of Labyrinthian would hold the secrets of the stone, as Shalador sealed himself away for years at a time within its depths. Oh, the secrets which must reside within. I should very much like to explore it one day. Okay, so what was... I don't know. I would suspect that the depths of Labyrinthian. Okay. Where is Labyrinthian? Labyrinthian. Where is Labyrinthian? Oh. Okay, apparently Labyrinthian is right here. Somewhere in this area. Ooh. Okay. Well, I suppose acquiring the Stone of Shalador could be interesting. Yes, it could. Now, the Fist of Randagolf, I already know where that is, nor do I really need to know about them, so I think I'm good, thank you. I do kind of like this sword. It looks kind of similar to your Khajiit saber. Yes, it does. Right, well, at least we know of Shalador's stone, which is good. So hopefully we'll get to that at some point eventually. I think right now what I want to do is to see if my stuff is ready, because honestly, before we go out towards Folgunther, I do want to get more stuff being made, because like I said, there were certain things I couldn't make. We'll get him to make. Apparently, he is still not done with my order. Apparently, it's taking a very long time to make it, although I suppose you could argue the outfit I ordered is quite fancy and apparently required some silver and emeralds, apparently, so yeah, kind of annoying, but unfortunately we're gonna have to deal with the fact that I still don't have my warmer outfit, and I kind of want it back, because, well, it is snowing now, but of course, you know, I don't really need a warm outfit at the moment. I've got my scarf on, so I think I'm fine. Right, well, I suppose, whilst we're still here, I suppose we'll check around the shops and see if they have anything of interest. Ooh, and also check the tailors for a potential circlet I could use
I thought adventurers
for
were supposed to
Patamus'
look tough.
skull.
I'm sure you'll find what you need here.
Seems there's no end to the needs. of
Now,
the
about my
Yes?
order, is it ready now?
Nah, I don't think so.
It's still not ready? Okay, fine. Now, I was thinking of going into Castle Dower, so let's put on my Thane ring, so that way the people know who they're talking to in case they try to stop me. Right. I kind of want to look for a set of guard armor. Afternoon, gentlemen, just don't mind me. I'm just heading on in, doing some inspecting. Yes. Okay. Ooh, hello. Okay, I think I've already got that
I'm
book.
telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't
Ooh.
have the men.
That's not what my
Okay.
scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold
Let's not
support
bother
him.
them.
It's not a cause.
Let's
It's a
not
rebellion.
take that book
Call it whatever
either.
you
What
like,
is...
General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Okay, nothing of interest around here at the moment.
Balgruuf
Would there happen to
refuses
be
lose his
anything
right to garrison troops in
down
the
here?
On the
Okay,
other hand,
hi,
he
how are
also
you?
refuses to
By the gods, the Emperor's been murdered. On his own ship, moored in the Inlet. It was the Dark Brotherhood. There was nothing we could do.
Oh, that's terrible! Oh, that's terrible news. Oh,
Can't force a Nord to
seriously, this
accept help
Brotherhood,
as
they're
an
just
ally.
ruthless, aren't they?
If Ulfric's making a move for
Terrible
Whiterun,
people.
then we need to be there to stop him.
Yes.
Draft another letter.
Okay,
with
apparently
the
that's
usual
stealing.
platitudes, but this time
Okay, well, I
share
suppose
some
this
of your
is
intelligence
their
regarding
food,
Ulfric's
so...
plans. Embellish if you have to.
Okay.
We'll let it seem like it's
Alright, don't
his
mind me, I'm just inspecting
Yes, sir.
your
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
armory. Ooh,
Sir.
hello. It appears we've got some armor. Yes, we do. Imperial bow. Honestly, I think I may want to do a quick sweep of this place because I'm thinking there might be some nice stuff around here, including all this, obviously. Now, I think I am supposed to be looking for a set of light guards armor as well. So would there... Imperial gold. Okay, would there happen to be some light armor? No, Imperial boots. An Imperial helmet. And Solitude linen. Okay, so obviously gonna have to come back at a later time. End date, of course. Right, I think I'm done investigating here. I was just sent down here to inspect. Yes. So I'll leave you two, well, you lot, to your thing. Alright, finished updating 5 displays. Yes, I can see that. Thane's Ring of the Rift, Halfingar, Falkreath, Reach, and Winterhold. Now that looks fairly impressive, and oh my gosh, the amount of talking. Yeah, honestly, I forgot how annoying it is when it comes to the amount
That sounds
of
like a
people
reasonable
talking.
solution. Thank you, Arthur.
Okay, Orion.
What can I do for you?
I found the mossy wrap you wanted.
Ah, splendid. Nice find, my friend. Here's a little something for your efforts. I'll go ahead and display it.
I think I've already displayed it, but sure. Also, have you lost weight? You look like you've lost weight, which is interesting. No, actually, Orion.
Yes?
I'm wondering if I could possibly... I've decided to restore some relics for those order requests. No, not yet. Okay, apparently I can't ask about any other artifacts, which I suppose is fine. I suppose I'll probably have to give him time to research into these things, I guess. Which is fine. Okay, well that's good. People are appreciating my efforts.